If you have watched my video on the different types of lightworkers, you know I've mentioned the Wayshower Lightworker as one of the most common types of lightworkers we currently have on the planet. As the name suggests, these brave souls are here to show people the way. The Wayshower is a lightworker that guides other people on moving onto their path just by living an inspired and authentic life, which acts as an example and motivation for others to follow. Wayshowers are infused with the highest virtues and live their lives in a way that always keeps the highest interest of all beings. They are gentle, nurturing, intuitive and peaceful. They also have a deep respect for nature, animals and the planet. They are here to lead by example and help with the mass ascension of humanity and Earth. Wayshowers incarnate into every race, country and culture. They have chosen to be born into a particular family or to live in a specific place for a very explicit reason. They can live in the city or in the countryside, have mundane or very specific uncommon jobs in every field of endeavor, and quietly go about fulfilling their duties. They serve humanity and the planet in a great variety of ways. Wayshowers light the path for others to move on to their own and to create a new world of community, harmony and equality. Most of the times, these lightworkers are not even aware that they serve humanity in some way. All that they do is to live in resonance with their truth and authenticity. They teach, guide and inspire people through their acts. Unfortunately, there are many Wayshower lightworkers who are still not conscious of their true power and how many people they can inspire. Are you one of them? Let's look at some signs that indicate you might be a Wayshower lightworker. You had a hard time growing up. Many Wayshowers chose to incarnate in very dysfunctional families with a lot of negative karma. This always leads to many difficulties growing up, which is how they become such strong and inspiring people who are able to overcome a lot of hardship. Their early years as experiences see them with the idea of helping others move forward through times of turbulence by showing and offering a pathway through. You are a pioneer. You're probably the first one in your family to go through a spiritual awakening, or at least viewing life from a new and completely different perspective, so much more expansive, that goes against the norm. This can happen if your soul's purpose in this lifetime has a lot to do with releasing karma and freeing blockages that have been lingering in your family or community for a long time. People think you're different. People usually notice your vibrancy, your love, and support for others. They see you somehow different and admire the positivity you naturally impart with others. They don't know exactly why you act differently, but they admire the fact you're genuine and live in alignment with your truth and values. They feel intrigued and at the same time inspired by you. You feel that you can't fit in. All your life you struggled with understanding the crazy world around you and why people act in a certain way. For instance, when you see people being cruel towards animals, you can't understand how it is possible that people can act that way. These events can make you feel incredibly sad and lonely. You also don't trust most institutions, religions, or governments, as you are aware of all the corruption and hidden agendas behind most power groups. The world looks like a scary place that doesn't make sense, which is why it becomes very difficult for you to try to fit in. At the end, you are aware that you are living your life differently from most people, and, at some point, you might just stop trying to fit in and start living according to your true nature. You are always wanting to learn. While growing up, you were not interested in traditional academics. Most common topics could look boring to you, and you struggled with following the traditional curriculum. However, you always loved to learn about the things that interest you, which most of the times are completely different from what your family or community would expect. You make an effort to diversify your knowledge in different topics and keep an open mind for different opinions and perspectives. You attract people who need help. This is a very common Wayshower sign. As lightworkers are usually very empathic people, they tend to be approached by other people with all types of problems and in need of help and support. Also, People feel they can trust you, so they often come to you to talk about their problems, as if you are their therapist. You have psychic experiences. From a very early age, you may have become aware of some special abilities, such as clair gifts. You might be able to connect with your spirit guides or ancestors in many different ways. Sometimes that connection may feel tenuous, but it has always been there supporting you through life's challenges, questing and seeking. So what do you think? Are you a Wayshower Lightworker? We are all Lightworkers to a greater or lesser extent, each one of us with a specific mission and purpose in this lifetime. It is time to embark on your journey of awakening, develop your sixth sense, the intuitive mind, whereby you have a direct line to your higher self and higher knowledge. It is time to start living an authentic life and help others doing the same. Share this message with your Lightworker friends. Take care, and see you in the next video.